Hey all, it is Friday. Another Here We Build blog going into the weekend. It's a big weekend. First of all, to all the critics out there like my buddy Ron. Sorry, Mr. Hollywood, but I'm holding this stupid iPad to do this thing. So sorry about the shakiness and the angle. Here's a secret. No matter what angle I have, I'm pretty ugly. So sorry. A lot of stuff going on. It's a big weekend. Or maybe it's not. Because come Monday, around 2 o'clock, if it takes that long, there's going to be some sort of announcement, we're assuming, whether the Maloofs decide to file and fight, or they decide they're coming back to Sacramento. I just want to kind of address, as I shift positions here, I just kind of want to address a lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of talk today about, in the last couple of days, a lot of negativity. Samueli made up the offer, and what's up with the Maloofs, and did the fans make a difference? And everybody's so uptight and they're so sensitive right now that I'm just afraid we're kind of not keeping our eye on the ball. Look, I fought as hard as anyone, from a fan standpoint, and are the fans the reason the Kings would come back here? No, it's the money, it's the business, it's the bottom line. But as I said earlier on Twitter, if a fire burns down a building, does the spark get the credit? No, but it takes something to ignite that fire and that kindling, that gasoline, whatever the burning mechanism is to create the blaze. And I think in this situation, the fans are the spark. So maybe without the fans, there is no fire. But yet the fire did most of the damage, if I'm going to take that analogy way too far. So, to everybody out there wondering and getting upset as to whether or not fans made a difference or can make a difference or any of that talk, here's all I have to say about that. When I go to bed, I'm going to be comfortable knowing I did everything I could to help keep this team from a fan's point of view. And I know most of the people watching this, all of you out there, should feel the exact same way, if not more. Don't be insecure. Don't worry about any of that. Do you feel like you've done everything you can? Have you tweeted and Facebooked and made a pledge and gone to rallies, or have you done everything you could? Yeah, okay, then that's it. That's all that matters. Look at the difference. A month ago, this team was gone. 2 weeks ago, this team was gone. Burning a slow death, dying a slow death. Well, different story now, but there's still a lot of work to do. Look, if everything comes down Monday, and I'm going to assume it's going to come down on our side, then great. We're going to have a celebration next week. We're going to have a big celebration rally. Trust me, I've been working on this one for a while. We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a blast. I got us a musical guest that I think you'll like. And then we're going to go to work. And, for those of you asking, wanting Here We Build updates, just shy of $800,000 pledged. But I've really kind of shut it down, in a sense. We have everybody's name, everybody who pledged. We're keeping track of that. But there's really no hope. There's really no point in taking these pledges until we know they're going to go somewhere. And if this team turns around and moves next week or announces they're going to move, well, we want to redirect stuff. Once you start taking money, everything has to be spelled out to a T. So when, in my opinion, they announce they're going to stay, then we're going to start taking money. And that's what I've been working on with a lot of people behind the scenes, is a mechanism for these pledges, as I've said from the beginning, and making sure that they are protected, you are protected, and that it's going towards a very specific goal, which is a new arena for the Sacramento Kings. A lot of people have been asking me about the media performance. This guy's reporting this, this guy's reporting that. Who do we believe? Well, you live in the facts and you believe what you want. You do what I do. I read everything. You read everything, you take it for what it is. I read everything, good and bad. B, KHTK, OC Register, all the TV stations. Don't worry about that. Also, and again, this is all just so negative. I just want to get out of the way. People saying, "Oh well, I want the Kings to stay," but how come you're not ripping the Maloofs for everything they're doing? I mean, they're not. Even if they do announce they're coming back, they're going to be coming back kicking and screaming. Isn't it time to call them out? Here's the deal, man. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care about anything but the Kings staying in Sacramento. I don't care. And if the Maloofs own the team, then they own the team. If Ron Burkle owns the team, Ron Burkle owns the team. If Dwight D. Eisenhower's grandson, I don't know where I pulled that from. He owns the team. Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Chuck E. Cheese. I don't care. Those are the people I'm gonna want to support. It's about the team. I don't care what's fair. I don't care that if the Maloofs came back kicking and screaming, we should hold it against them. No. If they come back kicking and screaming, doing cartwheels, doing backflips, being dragged by their teeth, I don't care in what method they come back. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I just want them to come back. I want them to come back with this team. Actually, they never left, so I want them to stay with this team. It's more appropriate. And if that happens, well, then all this petty BS needs to be put to the side because we have to build an arena. Keep the team. And whomever owns the team, they're the ones in charge in a lot of cases. So ripping them or calling them out or... Look, do I agree with everything they've done in this process? Does it hurt me as a Sacramentan that they're not hopping and skipping to come back here? Yeah. Do I also recognize that Anaheim's got a pretty sweet deal on the table and that the equity in their team goes up? And if they do have money problems, there's quite a few million reasons why they should at least consider moving down there? Yes, it's a business, man. So I don't fault them for that. And once they come back, once they announce they're staying, that's all I care about. Everything's forgiven. Let's build an arena. That is it. And that's what I'm afraid of is they announce they're coming back, and then we all get lost in, well, why did they come back? Why did they send that attorney down to L.A.? Why did they wait so long to decide? Oh, the NBA made them, have to come back. They didn't decide. Screw the Maloofs. What does that do? I don't care. Maybe you're right. I don't care. I really don't care about that. I don't care about right and wrong in that instance because that doesn't build an arena. It's about building an arena and having this team here and going and seeing this team. So my whole thing is I'm going to have positive thoughts this weekend. I'm going to wait for good news because what's the alternative? I'm going to wait for bad news. I feel like at this point we're all running for president and this is election day. We've done all the campaigning. We've done all the hard work that we can do to this point. We just got to sit back and let the ballots be cast. And then once they're cast, if they go against us, nothing we can do now. If they go for us, well, we get to celebrate for about 2 hours, and then, oh yeah, we have to serve out our term in office. Same thing. Same thing. All we can do now is wait. We've done the work. We wait, hope for good news. Once the good news comes in, raise a glass. Well, let's go to work. And everyone's forgiven and everything's forgiven, and we support this team, and we support the organization in general, yes, including the owners, and we all work together hand in hand to buy an arena. And you better believe if it doesn't work like that and the Kings move, well, I'm going to be pretty pissed and pretty vocal at some people. I'm not concerned with that right now. Let's cross that bridge. Right now, this team is here. They're the Sacramento Kings. They're going to announce good things on Monday, we hope. We're going to celebrate. We're going to go to work, and we're going to build this arena. We're going to make history. So I suggest everybody have a good weekend. I know it's tough to not ride the emotional roller coaster, but try not to do it. Just try. And remember, you should already be proud of yourselves. There's a lot more to be proud of in the future. So don't get lost in the small stuff. Let's keep our eye on the ball. Let's get this team to announce they're staying. Let's celebrate, and let's build this city the arena it deserves. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.